Hello YouTube, this is Dawn from DaretoBeCreative, and I am back with just a little demo of the with the Prima markers. I'm thinking of my Spectrum New Wars. Just to see what they look like. So I'm opening them up. This is real time. I don't know. I'm just opening one pack before I make my decision whether or not I want to keep them. I would like to keep them just to add some extra colors if, you know, and ink in case my Spectrum New Wars run out. But I'm not a colorist, so I'm a newbie. I do enjoy it, but I'm new at it, so I don't have a whole bunch of techniques or anything like that what I'm going to do in this demo to show you. So if you look for that expertise, look somewhere else. The one thing I do say about the palette set is that they do come with some extra nibs. They come with a 3-pack of nibs, which is nice for replacement. And the tips, it comes with a chisel and a brush tip, so it is dual tip. What I'm going to do is, this is 110-pound weight, because that's what you want, some paper like that they can play through. I got 3 Spectrum Noir markers that kind of look like the same exact color. I don't know why all of a sudden it got so dark in here. I think because I closed my blinds. Haha, that's probably why. I don't feel like getting up now. Well, let me see if that's going to make a difference. If I don't knock my camera over to open it up. Let's see. I don't think that's going to make that much difference because the sun is about setting. It's after 5 o'clock. So, no, that ain't making a difference. But anyway, so these are a little bit different. A little bit. These are my Spectrum Noirs. I mean, gosh, these are my Prima markers. And they do have numbers on them. Is A86 Potato Brown, A19 Honey, and then A97 Brown Gray. So these are the 3 they have for dark skin. And so I just grabbed 3. These are my TN 4, 5, and 6. So again, I don't know how well they're gonna look or how well they're gonna use, but we shall see. Okay, so I am just going to outline around her face. I mean, they're going on fine as far as it feels like it's moist. The tip is nice. And I used the wrong color. This one should have went on first. This is darker. The 87 is darker than the 97. And then the 19. Okay, that one counted. So as far as it flowing, I mean, it flows okay. Now, let me really want to see this blending though. Which one did I just grab? All right, I meant to grab the other one. This is probably not going to be the best demo because, you know, this is somebody who is not that way. You know, let me start on another face because I don't like what I just did. The 86 was the darker one. You know, and I would love to become a better colorist. I just have to practice more. That's what everyone says. Practice makes perfect. And I know that's true. I didn't go for the Copics initially because I wasn't sure if I was going to be any good at it, so I didn't want to invest the money on it if I sucked at it. It's not that, I mean, eventually I will buy them, I'm sure, but they're all alcohol markers. I guess they all have the pros and cons because some people complain that Copics have too many colors, and that's overwhelming to them. But I think they probably have the best selection of colors at the same time, so I don't know. All right, so that's one side of the face. Now, oops, chiseled in. Let's see. Again, I just grabbed some visually based on the caps of what colors I thought might be similar. Because it's on one side of her face. Give myself enough room on the side of the face. They both go on about the same. So, as far as with the brushes. And again, like I said, I'm not a colorist. But I will say the colors almost look the same. And I don't know if you can tell it. Let me put something behind this. Okay. This was me messing up on this one. This side I did with the Prima, and this side I did with the Spectrum. So, blendability wise, I mean, I see the little strokes a little bit more on that one, but I don't know if it's because I didn't blend well. Let me try a flower. So I guess, what number is this? 86. I guess the thing of it is, for the price, I mean, if you're trying to get some alcohol markers at an inexpensive price, if you can find them at Tuesday morning, I think that's a good deal for $4.99 a pack. I mean, you can't beat that. Grant, you know, they may not be as juicy, but these are juicy. This pack is anyway. I mean, it's just as fluid. I don't have any problems with it. So I don't know. But it just feels just as juicy as my Spectrum Noir. So I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. I think I'm gonna keep them. I like the way it feels. I like the way it's flowing. If you can give me some different colors, different options, and I could blend both of them together since they're both alcohol markers, I guess I could do that. And I know sometimes when even when I use my alcohol markers, my my Spectrum Noir markers, they don't do as well on regular cardstock as they do on like 110 pound weight paper. I noticed that because when I stamp my Prima dolls and then I color them on regular cardstock, 65 pound weight is not as good as it is when it is on 110 pound weight. That much I noticed too, that it makes the blendability doesn't look as good. So I don't know if that has something to do with it too. Now, one of the other comments was the color selection. She felt some people said they felt it didn't blend well, and other people said it did. But I guess when you have a more discriminative eye than I do, you can probably know that better than me. So, that also makes a difference. Like I said, your skill set as far as what you know what to look for. I'm not an expert at it. So for me, it'll do what I needed to do, I guess. Until I know otherwise, and become more discriminative and know what to look for maybe. But I'm trying to see if it blends in on the edges and stuff. One color into another, that's the only thing I know to look for. And if the colors seem to be comparable colors. And I don't know, I like it. So I think I'm gonna keep them. And I did hear the green pack, which I don't have green anyway. I think I have sapphire, but I don't have green. Somebody said that one they didn't like those three colors together because they thought it was more like stem colors for plants. But yeah, I guess it's okay. Again, I'm sure people that color better than me might find a lot more things that I can find. But that was just one set. That was just the dark skin set. And again, I just wanted to check them out and see how it is. You know, you can flick with it. Just like, whoops, with the, you got your chisel marks. So, I don't know. But I think I'm gonna keep them. So again, I'm just rambling, but I was just trying to say, if you check out your Tuesday morning, and again, the numbers that I have, they range. They start from 164870, and then it ends on the last two digits ends in 80. But Again, a couple of missing out of sequence. I don't know if it starts before 70 or or finishes after 80. But the ruby, the number is 1648779. The dark skin was 1648776. And then again, the blonde started with 70. So that's what my lowest number is 70. The jet black is 73. The brunette is 72. The sapphire is 77. The light skin is 74. And the medium skin is 75. And 80 is dolled up. So I know I'm missing 78, and I was missing 71 out of my pack, plus an additional 2, and one of which I know is the blender, and one of which is the emerald. So invalid. The emerald invalid and the blender. So 3, 6, 7, 8. So there's another one that I'm missing, and that was more like a yellower set. But anyway, so I think the foam markers, especially for a beginner, you know, or extra set you want to take with you to travel. You don't want to carry your Copics or Spectrum Noir or Pro or markers or Tombow, something that not as expensive. So if these get broken over, I'm sharing with people at a crop, I won't feel as bad if you're using up my ink. All right, take care. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. God bless. Bye-bye.